mental health, and we have a center called Chai 360 in Bangalore. And we have seen that young people, for silly reasons, small little reasons, they give up. They want to commit suicide, they want to just run away, they don't want to run away from problems. But you know, what is silly for the world is not silly for them. So we also have to take their small problems into consideration also. So I would say that one of the challenges, this particular generation is not a fighting generation. They don't want to fight it out, they just want to give up just like that. So what we have noticed is that this particular youth want people to hear them. And listening here is very, very important. Rather than giving suggestions, giving them ideas, they want to be heard. And that is one thing that I've noticed with this youth. If we can listen to them, then we can impact their lives. But if you come up with your own ideas first, if you tell them, no, I don't want you to dress like this, I want you to dress only like this, talk only like this, only study like this, it is not going to work at all. First, listen and understand what is their perspective. Once you listen, then you speak. I've seen that they are willing to listen.
What is about the mission trip you were traveling around the world?
Yeah, my travels to the whole world was purely a divine plan. It was not my idea. It was God-given idea for me to travel to every country in the world to carry the gospel through my testimony and my music. And my testimony is that at 16, I was at the verge of committing suicide because I failed in health, failed in education, failed in character. And at 16, I had an encounter with Jesus when I heard his audible voice. And that transformed my life and made me a new person and gave me the assurance of salvation. So I carry this message everywhere I go and spread the message of hope through and in Jesus Christ.
What is that you want to tell about the present youth? What is you want to convey the message?
For young people, I want to tell you that your dreams are important. Your dreams are valuable. You know, the days are gone when people said, you have to do only this and this and this and this. Today, you can be a great Instagrammer and be an influencer. In the past, they will say Instagram is only for useless people. Today, Instagram is also a very good platform to communicate values and influence people. Same thing with YouTube. Same thing with songs. You see today, the platforms that are available are huge. So young people, I want to tell you, use all these things for something beneficial, to build people's lives up, to bring joy and happiness in people's life, to spread what is the value of our life today, rather than just what the world is talking about. Use all these platforms. Use your dreams to spread the good news of Jesus, to build people's lives up, to fight for justice, for righteousness, and to spread the message of truth to people.
Finally, have you been offended by the way you look or by the way you dress?
Initially I used to, but for me now it does not matter, because the way I dress, the way I look is because I want to be in a position where young people will feel comfortable with me. That is my target group. You see, it is like a businessman who wants to dress in a suit might look really awkward for a villager who is in dhoti and a kurta, a pajama, but for the businessman, he wants to dress like that because his community is the business community. So he dresses in a way that he can reach out to the community that he wants to be in. Same way, I want to be among young people, and this is something that young people feel comfortable. And I don't look religious, I don't look spiritual, and hence young people are able to come and open up their challenges, open up their own problems, open up places where there are young people who have come and said, Benny, I am going to commit suicide this evening. But when I heard that you are coming, I just wanted to talk to you before I kill myself. You see, when they look at me like this, I don't come across as a judgmental person. And as a result, I'm able to reach them in a better way. So I don't care what people think. I'm not offended at all. In fact, whenever they keep commenting like this, I just laugh. It is entertainment for me when I see these kind of things. But I am happy the way God has brought me out. And I thank God for the curly hair. I thank God for my shirts that stand out very unique, and that becomes a place of reaching out to young people.
Thank you very much, brother, for joining us and giving your valuable time. God bless you.
You're welcome.